Nowadays, it's all hustle and bustle. Beyond this, mankind is...
Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play Transport Fever 2. Welcome back to my campaign mode series. Today we are going to do the second mission.
Mankind is constantly creating amazing...
Yeah, okay, we've got that.
The island of Java. Tropical jewel in the midst of the Indian Ocean. Conscientiously administrated by meticulous Dutch bureaucracy. The year is 1870, and the colony is undergoing a transformation. Recently, individuals have been allowed to lease farmland and manage plantations. The fertile land offers ideal conditions for exporting a multitude of colonial goods. Off on the way to an exotic experience.
All right, let's go.
The Dutch East Indies. Surely the most exemplary colonial empire under the sun. With luscious fruits and cheap labor in abundance. You act on behalf of the colonial administration. A gifted talent in the art of engineering, you have been appointed to modernize the local transport sector. Complete this task to the satisfaction of the Crown. If you do, even the post as governor might be in store for you. Transport is a much sought-after service on this scarcely civilized island. Eating draft animals, such as oxen, is punishable by law. That's why the colonial administration has commissioned you to build a railroad so that the plantation business prospers. The delicious coffee is supposed to be transported from the fertile hinterlands to the facility near town for processing. Anyone set on building wisely and cheaply avoids unnecessary slopes. Perform the necessary surveying work.
Okay, we did that.
Build a route from the thriving plantation across treacherous terrain to the processing factory where the coffee fruit is husked.
Okay, we want to go from the factory. Okay, we want to go from... Okay. So the traps come through here. Well, we're really just going to go through here. That's really easy. Build a cargo station in the highlighted area. You got it. Cargo station. Cargo terminus. Must be connected by a road. Complete the traps. Okay. From here, just gonna make our way through this terrain like that.
A depot is needed.
Build a depot in the highlighted area. Let's get that over here, I think. Just go like this.
Purchase a complete train, including locomotive and freight cars.
Well, I want to do the line first. We're going to go from here to there. And we're going to come in here and buy the locomotive. Oh, we have a new option. Okay, so we want... This one has a bit more power. Let's do that. And then, which can transport coffee fruit, which would be the boxcars. And how many do you want? 4. Okay, buy that.
The coffee fruit can now be brought from the plantations on its way to further processing.
Very good. Okay, I've already done that. I created a route for the train. Okay, maybe I did it out of order, so it's mad. So we're going to come in here and we're going to remove that line. Okay, we'll do a new line then. coffee fruit to the factory. Let's do that. Or like do the same thing that we just did. And then we're going to get you on line 2. How do we change what line you're on? Details. Manage vehicle. I want you to be on line 2. Okay. Oh, and it says and deliver. Okay, so we didn't need to do that. But we can come in here and just delete line 1 now. Delivering the coffee fruit. Do we have any on the train? No. And this is the factory, so we went the wrong way anyway. Needed to go over here first. Look at this volcano. That is really pretty. And I mean, the map itself is gorgeous. Yeah, here we've got fruit waiting, so it's just a matter of time now. So we should be getting there pretty soon. And I'll admit I'm a little bit anxious to get through these early missions so that we actually have some challenges. Because right now it's still learning how to play the game, and I did tutorials for beginners, so I know how to play.
What a superb railway. It provides the local plantation leaseholders with truly valuable services. Still fresh from the fields, the fruit quickly reaches the factory. From there, the colony's delightful coffee must be brought to the warehouses and offices in the port for export. That shouldn't be left up to the local laborers, no way. Too easygoing, too inefficient, too unreliable. Specially built stations are called for, so that the first-rate coffee makes it into town undamaged. If need be, stations that can be guarded against plundering hordes.
Guarded against plundering hordes? Well, that's interesting. But okay, let's build a truck stop in here. And in the commercial area. Ooh, that one is hard. Let's just get an unload. You don't... fine. We will demolish a building.
Ready to go. Nothing stands in the way of speedy transportation to the local seaport anymore. Send the freight cars of coffee on their way.
Well, we need a depot first, dude. Let's get one out of here in the countryside. Alright, so we want new vehicles, cargo. What are we delivering? Coffee beans. Yeah. This one carries more. Let's do this. Okay, and then we're going to do a new route. It goes from here to there. And then they can all be on that line.
The factory now finds itself in a laudable position by sending processed coffee into town to experience considerable growth. Oh no! Lucas, the capable engineer on your locomotive, seems to have vanished from the face of the earth. Or anywhere else for that matter. Time to find a stand-in. Right away. Would one of the natives be able to meet this difficult challenge?
Sure.
Several locals show an interest in learning the decidedly noble profession as locomotive engineer. A practice route for training purposes is needed. Meanwhile, certain signs are feeding horrible rumors about the indigenous tribe's diet.
You want a track in this area? Okay, with 2 small stations. Okay, let's just do a real tiny passenger station. Like that. And another one. I mean, I guess we'll just get one down here then. Like that, and let's get a track. Goes this way. Let's get train. Can see what we're doing here. Come through here. that, and then around this way.
Thanks to your reliable deliveries, the factory is working far above par. Although it would certainly be capable of processing much more, virtually colossal capacities of coffee. You should weigh the idea of increasing the transport volume, because coffee from the colony is a commodity in great demand in parlours and salons on the continent. One train isn't enough to adequately supply the factory with coffee fruit. A passing siding is needed so that a second train can use the line.
Oh, I didn't build the chute. I need a track from here first. Do that. And then get that in there. Now, what else do you want? Connect the first. Oh, that's back to that. I want to do this. Okay, have them drive a locomotive.
The correct way to drive the vehicle must be practiced first, so that potential passengers are not scared off right away.
Okay,
in the
new
meantime,
line.
Some hard-to-digest news reaches you. Your skilled worker is said to have fallen victim to a bloodthirsty tribe of cannibals.
Can we do away? Like a... let's see here. No filter. I want a... add station. A waypoint, that's the word I'm looking for. Well, let's just do that and see what happens. Buy vehicles and get a locomotive. We'll just get this cheaper one. That can go on there. Okay, so that's going to happen. This one needs a passing loop, that's fine.
The trains should wait for each other on the passing siding. This requires placing signals.
One there and one here.
If the plant is to be used to its fullest capacity, another complete train is needed.
Okay. Wonder if we can just clone that train. Let's see here. Train. I want vehicles on this line. Oh, no, that was the wrong one. Doggone it. Okay, well, we're coming here. Clone that.
Good news. The locomotive engineer has returned safe and sound. While you pictured him in the stomachs of savages, he was having the time of his life in the virgin forest. Naturally, you can't tolerate misconduct like that, and regretfully have to fire the good man.
Okay. Business
Wherever
boost.
coffee production thrives, business and prosperity flourish too. Thanks to the railroad, the port town of Surabaya has become a lively trading centre for countless goods and services. All kinds of people from all corners of the island want to do profitable business here. And that's why the colonial administration has commissioned you with setting up a passenger line from Semarang to Surabaya. Time to build a line which will soon link the key trading hubs in eastern Java.
Okay, so we're going from Surabaya to Semarang, which it looks like will just come along this way. That'll be easy enough. Connecting the two towns with a passenger line. We want a terminus station. And we want terrain as well. Terrain. Let's go ahead and get that down here. And we'll get the other one. Yeah, I think we can go right along the coast. So we'll get this right over here. And then bring our track along the coast. Let's see here. Come along this way. And then, like, right along here. Now, I wonder if I can turn off that clicking as it builds the rail. That has always annoyed me about Transport Fever, I will admit. But we're coming through here, and then there's our station.
The railroad has been completed. Curiosity runs high. Time will tell if passenger transportation really is a venture that's worthwhile.
Let's get a depot in here if we can. I guess. Maybe up here. Actually, let's bring it down here, because I know that is pretty close to the same level. And then we can just do that. Okay, new line. We need 25 people to be transported, so we need to do this from here all the way over to here. Excellent. We'll come to this. Buy vehicles. This one we want. Take that off. Add that. Passenger 1, 2, 3. Yep. Go ahead and buy that. And that can go on line 4. Okay, so that will happen. And then in the meantime, we have another
A formidable
bonus.
enterprise like yours calls for a suitably first-rate branch office. After all, you're not just anybody. Build a prestigious residence that is unrivaled in the whole island.
Okay, we need to build headquarters. And I want that by the coast. Yeah, like right on the edge here. Yes, definitely. Okay, we're totally putting this here.
A truly attractive estate, but a veritable plague is spoiling all the fun. Snakes have occupied the building. Rumor has it that a wise old woman knows how you could rid yourself of the snakes in your walls. She's supposed to be in Surabaya.
Find the elder. Okay.
The old woman says she doesn't know a thing, but you should try your luck with her cousin in Semarang, who has a knack for the art of snake charming.
Sure.
The snake charmer declared that you've probably angered the mighty snake goddess with your projects.
Okay, let's go up to the temple.
The snake priestess of Mount Merapi is the only one who could remedy the situation.
Okay, I have found the temple. Wait, what's this thing? You're mad. What are you waiting for? Oh, you're the training people. Okay, well, I don't want you. Line 3. Let's just get rid of both of these, I guess. Yeah, okay, so that's gone. Find the temple. Where was it? It was over here. I thought I clicked on you.
The priestess has spoken. The only way she is willing to call off her children is if you make a sacrifice to the great snake goddess. Coffee, the priestess prophesied, will be the sure thing to appease the goddess.
Okay, so we're going to bring some coffee up this way then, which is going to be a road route. We'll just do a small street coming this way. Actually, let's do small country road. And just come right up the hill. We do need to get... Here, let's do this. Sure, that works. Buildings, let's go ahead and get a small truck station up here. And we'll do one line here. New line. Line 5 from there up to there. And we'll just get one. Actually, we'll get... Might as well get 4 of them, right? There we go. Okay, so that should be working. In the meantime, we are transporting passengers, so now it's just a matter of time. I wonder which one of these will happen first. This one has to go back the other direction. No, that's the wrong thing. Here, you are going... You're transporting. Okay. So that's happening. And then this one, they're making their way up the hill quite slowly. But it is pretty steep, so there's that. So they're taking their coffee up there. Meanwhile, this train is about to come in and complete that part of the mission. And then we'll move on.
Uh-oh, it's rumbling in the island's interior. The mighty volcano Merapi threatens to erupt. A phenomenon like this wasn't reckoned with while planning the route. The natives claim that someone has probably angered one of their gods. Whatever the case, if the precious coffee fruit is supposed to be transported by rail in the future too, then it's imperative that something be done. It seems worthwhile to remove the infrastructure if it's not supposed to be buried under ashes and lava.
Okay, let's still go here.
What a godsend.
Okay, so that's done. Now back to this. Removing a route. Send the trains to the depot. So the trains that are on this one, line 2, we want to manage the line. Actually, we want to manage the vehicles on the line. Let's come back here. Line 2, manage vehicles. We're going to send them to the depot. Okay, but you are claiming that you can't find the path. All right. That is fine. Perfect. That one is going back. That one will too, once it gets back over in this area. And then what are we going to do? We're going to remove the route. I could have just deleted the line as a whole. It's frustrating that it takes this long for this thing to get all the way over there. Especially because I am anxious for this to be done. But I think we're actually going to have to stop here. So we're going to come back to this in another episode and finish up the mission. But for now, we will finish the episode here. So I hope you've liked the video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you didn't, well, that is too bad. But either way, I had a great time. I hope you did as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.